What's up, people? I go by the name of DJ Dreamer 524, and this is Cinematic Talk. And I got my wonderful panel with AJ Epics and Rockstar 801.
Let's get it.
This week, we got a whole lot of stuff to talk about. And I want to give a shout out to all the people that watch our show, you know, that stream our show. Thank you. Keep watching. Leave a comment or two. Also, I recently started an Instagram for Cinematic Talk, and we already had the Twitter, and that is CMatic Talk on IG, which is Instagram and Twitter. Also, if you can't get to Instagram, if you can't get to YouTube for some reason, you can go directly to Cinematic Talk, and you can see all the recent shows there. I post them up there. And that's it. That's all the call to actions that I'm gonna say right now. Let's get straight to the meat of it. All right, first things up. Loki episode
All right,
1.
let's get to the juicy stuff.
Get to the juicy stuff. Now, we have been anticipating Loki episode 1 since this whole streaming verse has started. Can we call it the streaming verse? You want to call it streaming verse?
The Disney Plus multiverse.
Yeah, but ever since it started, we knew that. I mean, WandaVision was a good starter, and like Brad said, the second one was like appetizer, maybe.
Yeah.
Now we're getting
something gets taste buds flowing.
Yep.
Now we're in the meat of it. How was that first slice?
First slice was good.
Oof.
That little appetizer that came out, I didn't have to have that appetizer fully, you know. I didn't need the appetizer. But it seems like the entree is gonna be so succulent. Pause. Anyways, all right, all right. Listen, man. Before we get it, because we got 3 questions that we want to pose, and then we're gonna get into it. I just want to get a complete outline, not an outline, but a review, for like a personal review on this Loki series. I'm gonna start with AJ Epics. You got the mic. Let me know what you feel about Loki when you watched it. What did you get from it?
Only from one episode in, I gotta say, this is already my favorite MCU Disney Plus show. Even better than WandaVision, better than Falcon and Winter Soldier. And I know that's bold to say since it's so early, but there was something about the idea of going straight from Endgame with Loki disappearing with the Tesseract to him getting captured by the TVA, and already we get a full explanation about how the multiverse works. And I'm sure we're just scratching the surface of it, but the fact that they got into that backstory and everything that he finds out, which we'll get into with the spoilers, I'm already feeling like this is the game changer. This is what I felt we were supposed to get with WandaVision, and that became more of a character development deal than an overall ramification of the MCU. This is what I think is going to rock the foundation in this new phase.
I concur. I'm not going to say my part yet, but I concur with that one, Mr. AJ Epics. Now, Rockstar 801, what did you get from Loki's first series when you watched it?
Man, what's that new meme going around on Instagram right now? They're into the thick of it now, right? Okay. So, we've been seeing everything we've been dying to see with this Loki series already on episode 1. The capture, we got the replay of the capture from the Avengers doing what they did in the first movie. We got down to Mobius and Mobius coming up to Loki and needing him for a certain task, and then you get Loki to see his timeline from where he did his little split off and got captured from the TVA to what was supposed to happen. So he got to see his mother dying, Odin dying, him teaming up with Thor, going against Hela. Everything that we've seen as viewers, Loki has now got to see and understands his life. So it's going to be interesting to see what goes on further as this show progresses, because this is fantastic.
Yes,
this is amazing.
Yes,
they did a damn good job on this show.
Yes. Now let me give you my take. Straight up, I think that as soon as I started watching it, the way that they opened up in 2012, and they showed us, the classic Avengers story of them defeating Loki. It just literally gave me the feeling that we are in the cinematic universe. Like, and then, just for them to take that little clip from Endgame, like Brad just said, it literally gave us it was like the first time that I felt like we were in the like movies. It was like mostly cinematic universe. So it's like, I think that the trajectory of this series is gonna be phenomenal. It's gonna be sensational. It's gonna be, I don't know. I feel like getting my Donald Trump hands out, but I feel like it literally is gonna like make this whole streaming thing go to another level, because we all know that the multiverse is something that they're toying with, but with Loki doing this now, it kind of makes sense why there's a madness part of it, because Loki is, he's a madman, and he really, like, to me, like, I feel like he's gonna do something in this that really we thought it was in WandaVision. We thought WandaVision was gonna set off this multiverse of madness for Doctor Strange, but I really think Loki's the one. Loki looks like the prime candidate to like really set off this madness. And you got to remember, they did name drop madness in it when Loki came inside the TVA going through processing.
Yep.
And he saw miss minutes or whatever. They said something about the multiverse, and then they said it could go into madness. So it's like foreshadowing that this is gonna be the setup. And I feel like they could go so much ways, but overall, I am very happy with this so far. Like AJ said, like Andre said, this series right here will be the best Disney Plus series of all time so far.
Yes.
Not to mention that DB Cooper scene was everything.
Oh man, that DB.
Oh my god.
They didn't have to.
That came out of nowhere.
It was just like, yo, and because I saw I saw that in the trailer, but I didn't know how they was gonna work it in. But that was so brilliant.
He lost the bet to Thor.
Yeah. So brilliant.
Heimdall sucked him up.
Yeah,
that was dope.
It was so brilliant, and I mean, like, just the whole universe that they're in. Come on, let's talk about how they're just using Infinity Stones as paperweights, and they just have them inside the
That
drawer.
was shocking.
That goes to show you how he said how formidable the TVA is.
TVA is crazy. Like that's the only thing that humbled him. That's what humbled him at first. He was like, "Wait a minute."
Yeah, all the Infinity Stones right here.
Yeah, he said these are. Yo, you saw his face, and he held the Tesseract like he said, "Is this truly the highest power in the universe?" Or something like. I was like, "Yo." Not for real, because when I seen it, I mean,
that's deep. After everything he did for Thanos.
Yes.
I love the part when he stands in front of the judge and he's trying to blame the Avengers for screwing up time. It's like, go send me to go back there and I'll take them out for you. It's like, well, that was supposed to happen. You getting out of that timeline was not supposed to happen. Exactly. So they got that explanation out right the way.
Yeah, that was good. I mean, for the most part, I like. I mean, there's countless things. I think Owen Wilson is doing his thing.
Owen Wilson is the man.
He's really like the dynamic between him and Loki. It really plays off on the screen. I feel like even
just need him to say his catchphrase "Wow" just one time during the series.
He might have that. They might work it in somewhere. Kind of like how Samuel L. Jackson worked in the Mother.
That's his trademark. He owns that word.
When they were snapping,
yeah,
he was like Mother. That was so funny. He might work in the Wow in there, but not for nothing though, man. I really think that Loki is gonna be a great anti-hero for real. There's so much ways they could go with this, and also what I've realized, the exposition of them leading up to Loki just seeing his timeline. We all know that Loki changed his whole way of thinking after his mother died, and to see him relive that, and Tom Hiddleston, he's
awesome.
Yeah, he's magical.
Yeah, you saw his face when he realized he's like, where is she? Where do you have her? It's like, yo, dog, you did that. You know, kind of humbled him. It humbled him a lot, and man, I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed it. It was I watched it twice. Man, I mean, we could go on and on, but what other things before we move on to our questions? What other thing? Because y'all know what our questions are, but what are other things that stood out to you besides that?
Bro, I can't wait to see him hunt down the other Loki or Lokis.
Yeah. I think it's going to be multiple Lokis. I did predict that. I did say that. Mm-hmm. And Andre did say something too. What did you say? And they did.
Yeah.
So that was showing him the timeline.
Yeah, no, I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, that he would see his whole timeline play out.
Yeah. I mean, listen. Let's get to it. Let's get to the meat of these questions. All right. So the first question up is that Mephisto in the church?
I wondered that when the little kid pointed to the devil and
the stained
glass.
Yeah.
I wondered if that was a Mephisto teasing.
But see, the thing about this, we all know that this whole thing with Disney and playing stuff over in China and all of that stuff, that they don't deal with the devil. But I don't think so. And I think that the show writer came out and said something, because when we were talking in the pre-show, I didn't tell y'all this. I think the show writer did come out and say it's not Mephisto.
Yes, I read that too. And they were saying, oh, no, it's supposed to be representative with Loki's person. And I'm calling BS on that, because you cannot just, for any Marvel fan, put up a picture of the devil and not say that that's representing Mephisto. I mean, we played that game in WandaVision. You can't play that now, especially if there's going to be an explanation down the line as to who's putting out these different Lokis. Is it him or is it Kang the Conqueror? We don't know yet.
Right, and that's a whole nother fucking ball game right there.
No matter what they do with Mephisto, he has to pop up in Multiverse of Madness.
Yes. Well,
yes.
I don't think it's Mephisto, because it would be too obvious, and I don't think that's how that's how they would introduce him. But it could just be a foreshadowing, you know?
Or it could be just a version of Loki with his horn helmet that the kid saw.
Right. And just calling him the devil. Because I really do think that there's going to be multiple Lokis. We're going to have the lady Loki, probably have the kid Loki, going to have
Old man Loki.
Old man Loki and the original Loki that was so. And I also think that in this series we're gonna get other cameos, and I think we will get good cameos, because the thing on the street. Let me get over this question right here. The thing on the street also is that when they filmed this, they was able to film this in its entirety. You know, they didn't really have any real hiccups with this. Unlike WandaVision and Falcon and Winter Soldier, they had to stop due to COVID stuff.
Right.
This one, they was able to film this full. So I think they got everything they needed into this actual production, and I think that we might get a good cameo or two, you know. But all right, moving on to the second question: do we think the TVA is evil?
That's a good question because of how powerful they are.
Super powerful, and they're messing with people's destiny, taking away free will. You know,
What they call keeping the order of the timeline.
keeping the order of the timeline. I mean, like, come on, like who, how? So
It's Time Cop.
yeah, it's kind of time cop. So it's like they're literally.
But it's kind of like, what angle do you see it from? Because when they gave the breakdown of the multiverse war,
Right.
when they were showing, it's like, what side do you choose at that point? Do you want them to keep this straight timeline so that it doesn't break out to be another multiverse war, or should we let everybody go ham?
But I don't know. You see, the thing about this, I don't think that they could really. All right, so keeping that in mind, right? Keeping that in mind, that multiverse war, they do have Nexus type characters, which is, we all know WandaVision is a Nexus character. She's the same person in each reality. So I don't think that they can, like, now that now that Loki is like embarking on this, I think that he's gonna break something in the machine, and I don't think that they're gonna be able to fix it because what's her name? WandaVision is looking for Wanda. I said Wanda. Wanda is looking for her kids.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna be able to keep that the timelines intact, anyways. You know, and I don't think that it's right what they're doing. I think that everybody should have free will. So the way they broke it down,
it's not that they don't have free will. They just think they have free will because they think they're doing what they're doing.
So it's kind of like they're controlling. So I do think these TVA people is evil. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe this is my hunch, and let me give you my hot take. We never really have a hot take so fast in the game, but I think that Kane the Conqueror didn't like the TVA either. He probably worked for them, and he probably was, you know, he probably wanted to conquer. What do they call the lizard people that Loki call them lizard people? What do they call again?
Shoot, I forgot their name.
They're like gods, like time gods or something. I don't know.
I think that he probably wanted to talk to them for some reason, or wanted them to do something, and they didn't do it, and now he's probably becoming a time villain because of this. I don't know. I think that that's what's gonna happen with Kane the Conqueror's plot and his arc. I think that there's something there with that. But
one of the statues did look kind of like Kane.
Yeah, I think that
the one behind the judge.
Yeah, and I think and it's rumored that judge is Kane's Kang. That guy. I think that's his girl, his actual love interest. That girl. That's what I've heard. Let's see if that plays out. But do I think they're evil? I think there's some evilness there, and I don't think that Owen Wilson knows. I think he's just like another, just a piece of the machine, and he doesn't understand what's going on. I think they're just like, oh, by the way, and I didn't do it.
Yeah,
I'm so bad at this. Y'all gotta remind me, man. Y'all have to remind me.
Oh,
there were spoilers. There were spoilers.
Shit.
Y'all gotta remind me, guy, because I don't want to spoil it for nobody. But
hey, look, it happens.
It happens. If you're watching this, you know we're gonna talk about, the series. All right. So I posed the question, Andre. Do you feel like they're evil?
I think there's definitely some strings being pulled since we haven't seen Kang the Conqueror. I definitely, like, there's one question, and I should have brought it up earlier, but where are all of these variants coming from besides Loki? Like these people that they're coming into this place, and you saw like the one guy complain about the ticket. We didn't really get a sense of how all these other people are coming into contact with the TVA.
There was a scroll.
No, well, I guess they're supposed to be variants that break the timeline.
How?
Yeah, but how? Do they just like find an Infinity Gem out of nowhere and they just show up?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah,
the only thing we know is just with Loki,
right? And
so I think there's some
other scroll in there. Did y'all see?
Don't know how.
Yeah, the variant scroll.
Yeah. Say it again.
There was a scroll.
Andre, what did you say? I didn't hear.
I think there's some other big villains in play that we don't know about besides.
Yeah.
I like how they teased the Nightmare Verse.
Yeah, they did. That's a whole different department that he'll take to burn down. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. All right, so I just said it. Does Mobius have a hidden motive? I don't think so.
I think he does.
I don't know. I think that he sees that I think maybe out of all the Lokis, he just saw that this Loki can change, and that's why he reached out to him. But I don't think. I think he's just like a part of the machine. He's just like, he doesn't know what department is doing. He doesn't know what, the uppers are doing. He's just doing his job, because they were created for this job. Realize, like, if you realize when the Miss Minutes was telling the story, they were created for this job, and they just worked there, just because that. Remember when Loki went to go get the Tesseract?
Yeah,
and he was like, "I will gut you like a fish," and the kid was like, "What's a fish?" He's like, "What you mean? What's a fish?" You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that they ever left. Some of those people never left the TVA universe, and I don't think that they actually.
That city they had was dope.
What happened?
That city they had, that shit looked cool as hell.
Yeah, it was cool.
I like Back to the Future.
Yeah, Loki was like, I thought you said there's no magic here. But it was literally. If we go back to remember when I think Thor was telling Jane Foster that magic and science is one and the same, and it looks that way in the future, But man, I don't know. Y'all answer this question. You said you think he does, Andre, or you don't know?
I honestly don't know. I mean, I've never seen Owen Wilson play a villain, so I'm not sure. But then again, Catherine Hahn playing Agnes, anything's possible. Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Lady Hydra. Come on, like they're getting comedic actors to play bad guys now.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't think he's gonna be a villain, but I think him and Loki is gonna find a way to do something to the TVA.
Yeah, I do too. I feel that way as well. All right, cool. We're off of the Loki train. So Loki episode 1 is really good. The cliffhanger for this, I think, how they ended it, where those TVA agents got their ass handed to them in the dark. I think
by questionable, maybe Loki.
Yeah,
maybe another Loki.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's Lady Loki, because from the promos they did a London, I think it was a London premiere or something like that, and there was a girl standing next to him with the Loki, and nobody knew who that girl was the whole thing. So I think she's Lady Loki. Like, they just gave her.
We're gonna find out.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. So we'll see. All right, so next week we will talk about episode 2 for Loki, and if you have questions, any of the questions that we put up on the screen, you can actually comment below, and we will answer them next week as well. Or hit us up on Instagram or Twitter, #CinematicTalk, and we'll get straight to you. All right. Now let's get to the news. We got a lot of stuff in the news.
What do we got up first?
Yes. First thing up. First teaser pic of Michael Keaton costume released for The Flash. What do you guys think?
I'm excited.
You excited about it?
It's Michael Keaton.
Yes.
We've been waiting for this Batman to come back. If other than The Dark Knight, this was probably hands down the best Batman to ever touch that cape and cowl. Come on, man.
You feel that way, Andre?
Oh yeah, it's like one of those pleasant surprises you never thought you were ever going to get. We figured those days were long over, and all of a sudden, Warner's desperate. They got the money to get Keaton back. The costume looks something like what he had in Batman Returns, so it's probably going to be more along those lines. Like it wasn't like labs. It was more like the square kind of like a body armor kind of look.
Yeah.
So I think that's what we're getting here, and maybe we'll alter it a little bit since it's years down the line.
Okay. So I had some notes. I just realized I had some notes on.
Do we have a picture? Do we have a picture of the suit up?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it up. Excuse me. Sorry about that.
Bless you, sir.
Man, sorry.
Bless you.
COVID.
I'm allergic to bullshit.
COVID. Look. All right.
Oh shucks. Hold on 1 second. My bad.
Warner Media does that to you.
Yeah. Good one, Andre. I like that. I like that. Yes. So that's what it looks like.
And we originally know Michael Keaton for the black and yellow Batman logo.
Yeah, it looks good though. It looks good as a close-up, but you know, I had some things. I had a little thing on here where the photo kind of resembles the Watchman logo, right?
Yeah, with blood dripping.
With the blood dripping, and there is a universe where
Jelly.
But I mean, that's all DC.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There is a universe where they connect, where you know the Flash and Batman connects for I think a flashpoint with the Watchmen, and there's like a flashpoint with them with Dr. Manhattan and everything. So I don't know. I hope they it would be, if they were smart, they would do something like that.
Yeah, they're not smart.
You know, I feel like we really bash Warner Media up here. I want to give them
suck.
I want to give them a chance.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they're a tad better than Sony, but you know.
We might have to wait on that one.
You know, both of them don't care about their fans, so
but
no fan service.
I really do think that with this news, and we get that photo. Michael Keaton is on there. We did see like the Wayne Manor, that they're doing it to the original Wayne Manor, like you said before, Andre.
Yep.
It seems like it's. I'm getting hyped for it. I'm getting hyped just by seeing that photo. It really means that they're on the right track. But to expound a little bit more on the Flash, there's a lot of other things that we don't know who the villain is of the Flash.
Nope.
We don't. They did announce also the Supergirl will be in the Flash as well.
Will it be the Reverse Flash for the villain of the Flash?
Maybe.
We don't,
because they could go a million ways with him.
Yeah, and too bad. Wait, hold on.
I think you just have to throw the kitchen sink into it, because they happen in a big way to get people to see it.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's another thing. They said that yeah, I'm glad I have this to get this in here. All right. They also said that that this movie here is gonna continue with Michael Keaton's character from Batman 1 and 2. Like everything else with the what's his name who played Batman, like
Val Kilmer
and George
Clooney.
That's in their own universe. They, you know, that because back when we watched it, it was like supposed to be a continuation with Batman 3 and 4, It was supposed to be a
Mhm.
continuation. But
Yeah, because they had the same Alfred, same Commissioner Gordon.
right. But they said that the way they're gonna take it, they're just gonna cut it off at Batman 2, and then that's where he continues for this. So those other
Makes
two Batmans,
perfect sense.
those other two Batmans are
Yeah,
gonna be
that's
in
fine.
their own universe.
Non-existent.
Yeah, not because those were the
Mhm.
kooky ones. Those were the really wacky ones.
Those were the corniest Batman.
They had the bat nipples.
Arnold
It's
Schwarzenegger
on the
playing
bat
Mr.
suit, the
Freeze.
date.
You remember
Oh,
when they did the
God.
bat nipples? I was like, what the fuck is this, dog?
The ass shots.
The ass shots, like, yo, what was going on? That was the 90s.
Yeah, it was.
Chicks
it was
dig
going
the
crazy.
car.
Chicks
They were
dig
trying
the
to appeal
car.
to kids who watch the cartoon. That's why.
Yeah. So I was getting a call. All right, moving on. The next thing up is
Ah,
we got Christina Ricci.
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 Has joined the cast of The Matrix 4. You want to expound on that one, Andre? I'm gonna try to get a photo of her.
Well, her role hasn't been disclosed, and I'm actually shocked. I thought it was already done, unless this is something that they're just saying now. I'm thinking she's got to be a villain of some kind. She just has that look where I don't see her siding with Neo and company. You know, plot's going to be, I think she's going to be the big threat, or somewhere along those lines of being on the villain side.
Yeah, she does have those eyes. She's very pretty to me, though. I've always thought that she was super pretty. I don't really have anything. Let me see. I don't have it. I don't.
Maybe she's another architect.
Maybe.
Possibly.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out. They supposed to drop Matrix the end of this year.
Yeah, it's coming out
Mhm.
at the end of this year.
In December. Yeah.
This picture doesn't do her justice though, but yeah, she's I don't know.
She's the girl from the Addams Family.
Yeah, she's Wednesday. She's very pretty though.
And she worked with the Wachowskis on Speed Racer.
Yeah, she was in Speed Racer. Yes, she was. She was. I remember. I kind of liked Speed Racer, even though it didn't do well in the box office.
Speed Racer was good.
Yeah, I thought it was okay. It wasn't like the best of movies, but you know, I think that she's a good actress, and let's look. She, maybe she could redeem herself. Not that she did anything bad, but like maybe we start talking more about her now if she's in there. But she's very pretty. I hope that she does her thing in that. Matrix is one of my favorite franchise, so I just hope they're doing the right thing. She was in Black Snake Moan also.
Yeah, she was.
Crazy.
Oh,
that was crazy.
She was the one she was the one handcuffed to the radiator.
Yeah, kind of crazy. All right, moving on. Next thing up, no Fing Fang Foom in Shang-Chi.
How is this possible?
Shang-Chi. Hold on. Let me say it right. Guys, come on. Stop playing. We got to get this stuff right. No Fing Fang Foom in Shang-Chi. That's how you say it? I'm not joking. I want to get it right.
I don't want to sound racist.
I'm just saying it right. I gotta say it right.
I don't even know how this is possible that they don't have Fing Fang Foom in there.
Fing Fang Foom. All right. So give me the
pivotal character.
How do you have the Mandarin without Fing Fang Foom?
Give me I don't know who this guy is. I don't know. It's a dragon.
The dragon.
I don't know what.
Yeah.
So Fing Fang Foom, he talks. He's a talking dragon.
Iron Man at one point.
He's what? He was Iron Man.
No, he was supposed to fight Iron Man in one of the movies, and they wrote him out.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, Andre? What are you talking about, Willis?
The Mandarin, Commander is primarily an Iron Man. So that was like a villain for Tony to face. We thought we were getting him in like Iron Man 3, and we didn't. So now they're saying, "Oh, he's not going to be in Shang."
If they would have made the Mandarin, right? Yeah.
So wait, give me y'all not talking. What is the origin story of Fin Fang Foom? What is he? What is it? Talking dragon? Is he like what's his name from Never Ending Story?
No.
Atreyo?
What?
Valcor. His name was Valcor in that movie.
Valcor, or whatever the guy named. Atreyo was the kid that ride on top of the Never in the Never Ending Story, right? I don't know. I don't
know if it was a dog or what.
I don't know. I know that he was talking though. He did talk in that the Never Ending Story. So what's the deal with this guy? I don't know his origin story. Y'all still not saying nothing.
He's a shapeshifter. Well, see, in the comic, he was a shapeshifter working for Taskmaster.
What? Really?
See, you can't even get into Taskmaster without watching Black Widow.
I just googled it too. Fin Fang Foom is a Moluccan, McCline, I don't know. Mucklin, a shape-shifting alien being from.
And he was always fighting Iron Man.
Really? Mm-hmm. You see, I think it gets a little bit too kooky when they have like talking dragons, son. It's like
they had a talking planet. What do you mean, bro?
We already have a
talking planet.
Why not a talking dragon?
You got a raccoon running around shooting guns. You got a tree.
All right, the tree.
Are you trying to tell me a dragon is it?
The tree
too far fetched.
The tree part threw it over. When you said the tree part, I was like, he's fucking right. We got a tree. We got a tree that only says
Dragonheart.
I am Groot. That's all he says is I am
all
Groot.
He says, and he's like the top selling character.
Nah, you caught me.
Yeah, crown of money just saying I'm Groot in every movie. Easiest job in the world.
Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel has the easiest job in the world.
I am Groot.
And how many ways can you say I am Groot?
I don't know how long.
You wouldn't have to do any other job. Just say I am Groot.
That Fin Fang Foom thing.
This is all I gotta say. 35 million. Oh man.
I'm not torn apart about not having Fin Fang Foom. I'm sorry. Let's move on. I'm not, because because I didn't know who he was really until now. So it is what it is. All right, moving on.
Gotta do your research.
Issa Rae to voice Spider-Woman in the Into the Spider-Verse.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I like Issa Rae. I think that he's a black kid. She's black. It's kind of a no-brainer.
Spider-Woman? I don't even think Spider-Woman was black.
Why did I say that? She's black. He's black. Might as well. No. But
she's from a whole other universe. But
I think that she's a good actor.
Yeah, because Spider-Woman never had like a real, I don't know, did she have like a real identity that everybody connected with? Everybody just connected with her as Spider-Woman.
She was like a newspaper publisher of some kind. Back in the 70s, but this was a different take. I'm sure there's like new takes of it now we don't know about.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Spider-Woman. I don't want to sit here and lie. I don't know nothing about Spider-Woman. And I kind of like when I don't know too much, because when I go into the like
the Issa Rae voice, it is like perfect, because like you said, people not knowing about Spider-Woman gives it everything that it needs. Yeah. There's so many ways to go with this character.
Yeah, she has range, and she's one of the new it people, so it should work out for her.
Yo, not for nothing, but not to go off topic, but to go back to the Loki series. I wonder if this is going to lead into the What If series.
Maybe.
Because with the timeline and everything breaking, it's like a what if scenario now.
That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Oh man. We talk about Loki, we talk about Loki all night, but that's a good observation.
I had to throw that in there.
Yeah. Moving on. Corella sequel in the works at Disney. I didn't see the first one, but it seems like it's doing well though.
The first one was great. But
and you saw it, right, Brad?
Yeah, I did it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let me watch it, and then we could give it a full review.
Yeah, because it was a great origin story to the 101 Dalmatians.
Okay. All right. So, did you for the most part? Let me just ask this question: do you see a reason for them to do a sequel?
I mean, I could see them doing a sequel. It don't need a sequel. Okay. But there's room because of how young she was.
Okay. Moving on to the next thing up, we got Donnie Yen and Bill Skarsgård joins the cast of John Wick Chapter 4.
That's another it makes sense move right there. It seems like they're turning John Wick into the Expendables and getting like all the badass actors that could fight in their own movies and bringing them in here as like supporting cast to Keanu Reeves.
Who the hell is Donnie Yen? I'm about to look this.
Donnie Yen is the martial arts dude from Ip Man. I don't know if you've seen IP Man 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay, I've seen this guy's.
Yeah, he was an IP Man. He was in Iron Monkey. I think he did the first 2 films. I mean, he's a famous martial arts actor, and
he was the blind guy in Star Wars.
That's right. Yeah.
He was what? He was who?
I am with the Force. Was that with me? One? That guy. Yeah, that was Rogue One.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you guys know your characters. Bravo. I don't know who the hell this guy is. I really don't.
Bill Skarsgård's the guy from It who played Pennywise. So he's probably going to be another villain in there.
Other than Jet Li, Donnie Yen is a badass martial artist.
They wanted him for Rush Hour 3 to fight Jackie Chan. He turned it down.
Okay,
I think that's too comedic for him. Because honestly, if you never saw IP Man, like you need to go watch that because he's playing the teacher of Bruce Lee.
Okay.
But they don't get to that till I think like part 2 or part 3.
I forgot to watch IP Man. Though. Never did.
It was a good series of movies.
Okay, and this guy looks like he would be in the world of the John Wick. This guy right here, Bill Skarsgård.
Yeah, with that slick back hair, he fits.
Yeah,
he fits right in.
He's dope.
Okay, moving on to the next thing on the platter. Gotta keep it moving. Mission Impossible 7 shut down due to COVID. Due to positive COVID tests. I know this guy is like.
It's done.
How many more of these? How many more Mission Impossibles are there? Are there more coming?
Well, he owns the rights.
A movie, and this has been slowing it down.
Dude, they should just cross over with the Fast and Furious universe. And just like like Tom Cruise should jump out of a car while Dom is trying to jump it off of a rocket ship or something like. Dude,
oh god,
I don't know.
I wonder is Henry Cavill coming back?
No, he's dead.
Oh, dude,
but Agent Carter's in.
I didn't see the last Mission Impossible, so I don't know.
Yo, this is messed up though. Like,
If you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Right.
all right, the latest
The first three were the best.
had halted shooting in the UK after at least one member of the production tested positive for the novel coronavirus. A source close to the production confirmed to the Hollywood Reporter filming on Tom Cruise sequel was shut down for 14 days while those involved in self-isolation. It is unclear how many people involved in the production tested positive. That's crazy though.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They need to go figure that out.
This is the new norm though for filming though. You know what I'm saying? This is the new norm. So I don't know.
You still gotta wear your mask, people. You still gotta wear your mask.
Yeah. It's the new norm. But all right, moving on. Paul Bettany is no longer under Marvel Studios contract for WandaVision.
They better be making him a new contract. His contract must have just been up.
I said for Wanda after WandaVision. That's crazy. I mean, these guys have been in the MCU for a long time. We gotta realize that it's been years. So his contract can be up, but I feel like he's gonna come back. They're gonna renegotiate something.
Yeah, because the Vision isn't over. We still have cliffhangers from when the White Vision flew away at the end of WandaVision.
What I thought too.
Yeah, he'd come back at any time.
Like talking about Loki again, because this is like the thing. You remember the part when Loki walked into the TVA or when he's going through the metal detector? It was like if you're not human, it would melt you from the inside out.
Oh yeah, I instantly thought of Vision.
I thought of Vision. I was like, oh shit, maybe Vision gonna show up. Maybe, and they said that for a reason. They're gonna pay that off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like something's gonna come in the future where it's gonna be some type of android rogue robot that tries to get into the TVA. But yeah, I like Paul Bettany though. I think he's a great actor. He has range. He does the whole Vision thing on point. But damn, if he doesn't come back, that'd be a bummer.
I mean, to have him as Jarvis already was like a victory. But with him becoming Vision, it was like, oh man, comic book dreams fulfilled.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
And now he's no longer here. He's got to come back. They're probably renegotiating a contract for him. His contract was up.
Yeah, they're gonna bring him back. They're gonna bring him back. I believe so. Marvel.
Nobody's ever fully done an MCU.
They like the characters to stay in the characters. They don't want to change up the character, especially if they have a good relationship with the.
Yeah, if they could have pulled out another 4 more Iron Man movies with Robert Downey Jr., they would have.
Yeah, but he was making too much money off of every iteration of it. It was like, we gotta kill this. It's like he gotta die. You know, every time Iron Man appeared in there, he would get money off the back end. It wasn't just like
He got 75 million on the last two.
75 million.
But that's why you don't see Samuel Jackson as much. That's why Samuel Jackson can never do a full Marvel movie again. You can see him in scenes and stuff like that because he costs too much. For Marvel, yeah. For Nick Fury,
let's hold on, guys. We're talking about Marvel here, and we're talking about Disney. They can afford him, but they probably
can afford him. But him and Robert Downey is like the top 2 paid out of the entire clan.
Yeah, he probably got a similar deal.
Yeah, whoever was on there for that first deal, they got good deals.
Yeah, he probably got.
That's why everybody is dying off from the first set.
It's like killing these guys.
We got to kill some people off, save some money.
All right, moving on. Indiana Jones 5 starts production.
Christ almighty.
As long as Harrison Ford is a part of it, I'm with it.
He's 79 years old.
Yo, bro, he as long as he's rocking, I'm rocking.
I just want
You cannot see that they have, but they have pictures of what looks like the opening scene where they've de-aged him. They're going to have a guy wearing a Harrison Ford mask like when he was 30 years old for like a big World War II action sequence. of it is going to be the 1960s with him as kind of like pretty much an old man. They want to make him like, I guess, in the 60s at this point. And he's fighting the Nazis again, from what I heard. It's supposed to deal with the space program.
This is photos from the set.
I just don't have a lot of faith in it. First of all, Spielberg's not directing it. They have James Mangold who did Logan, so that can kind of tell you where this.
Okay. Oh, you didn't like
screaming for this?
Logan, no.
Y'all don't like Logan?
No, I like Logan, but I just. No, I like Logan. I don't
like how the second half of that movie went.
Okay. My take on it, like we spoke on it, Andre.
And they spoke on it. Star Wars before stuff too. War sticking them to control.
I didn't hear what you said. You was mumbled out. What you said?
No, I been Western Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Okay, I didn't get that either. But
oh yeah, you might be. I think your thing is lagging.
Yeah, I didn't get that either. But for the most part,
shit.
I think that he's too old for the role. Not too. He's not too old for the role, but I think that he should play his age in the actual movie. Like it should.
That's what I'm expecting. I'm hoping that's just a flashback scene.
Yeah, because like I said to Andre before, like how Sean Connery was in the Last Crusade.
It's my dude, Sean Connery.
It was like Sean Connery played his age at that point. So it's like it should be it should be something like that to pass under the torch. There's another whippersnapper coming up. I know that's what they try to do with Shia LaBeouf, but
Shia LaBeouf is a great actor. His public affairs just be messing with his career affairs.
No, you're right. I do like him as an actor. But yeah. But for the most part, it's Harrison Ford. People still are clinging onto him, but you got to understand that this generation now doesn't really know about Indiana Jones like that. So, we're in that middle place where we know
about Indeed. Dr. Jones.
Remember there was a cartoon, Indiana Jones Jr., or it was a TV show. What was that?
Young Indiana Jones Chronicles.
Yeah. They should do that.
They should do something other than this.
They should do it. You said
there's still more timeline they could fill in with Raiders.
Yeah.
That would be dope.
They love so many gaps.
And people like those type of movies, like those Tomb Raider, National Treasure type movies. But it's like,
honestly, I think it would have been better if they would have made it a series.
With Harrison Ford or just
with Harrison Ford.
I don't think he wants to commit to that at this age.
Who owns this IP?
Disney owns it now. It used to be Paramount. Remember, it's Lucasfilm.
Okay. That's amazing, man. Okay.
So they might do a good job with it.
We got Ryan Reynolds. Next up is Ryan Reynolds teases.
Whoa! We jumped over one.
So
Mandalorian season 3. None.
All right. No Mandalorian season 3 until 2022.
It makes sense.
It does.
Grogu is off doing what he's doing, and Boba Fett is coming at the end of the year.
Yeah, that and Obi-Wan. So they want to have some breathing space before another Mandalorian.
Period of chill time before we get to Mandalore and the Dark Saber and all this other stuff.
Yeah. I think that it's okay because the first two was lightning in the bottle. You're not gonna, you want to do the third one right. They're treating it like movies, so
which they should.
Yeah, they shouldn't rush it if they don't have a real solid story. They should tackle it the right way. as far as all the other series that they come in, we're gonna have stuff. So I'm not even that mad.
I mean, the Star Wars universe over there at Disney is smart because they're over there with Marvel.
In 2022 is not that far away anyway. So.
Definitely not.
Yeah. So the
It's
post
already
shooting
summer.
for the end of the year.
Right. Okay, back to this. Ryan Reynolds teases Deadpool 3 with a new IG photo.
My man.
Maybe
Ryan Reynolds.
maybe I should have had that up, right?
Yeah, you think? Ryan Reynolds is the man we've been waiting for.
Did y'all hear that rumor?
You know, we know it's in development.
You said, say that again?
Did y'all hear the rumor that he was kind of unhappy with something up at Marvel? Did we speak on that?
No.
I don't believe that. That script is still being developed. And we know like the fans want it. So how are they going to try to screw it up now?
You know what's crazy though to me? All right, so this is the I got the photo. You know what's crazy?
It's crazy.
I just found out, and I didn't know that Ryan Reynolds and Scarlett Johansson used to be married. Did you know that?
No, they're not.
They
No,
used to
he's
be-
married to Blake Lively.
No, now,
Oh.
but they used to be married. Huh?
Did not know that.
They were married.
No. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, they were married in the past. I didn't know that. And they don't talk to each other. It's so funny, like Scarlett Johansson's in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and he's entering it.
Yeah, she's leaving.
If she's leaving. Dun dun dun.
Well,
dun.
yeah. There's a room.
This looks dope though. This looks dope, right?
Yeah, I saw that the other day.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess this is a teaser. Means he's working, right?
Means he's working. Means we're getting what we want soon.
Okay.
Hopefully sooner than later.
Ooh. So happy about this one. All right, next one up. Charlie Hunnam is in the running for Johnny Cage.
Charlie
in Mortal Kombat 2. Who the hell?
Do we care?
Is Charlie?
Because I honestly didn't like the first
He
one.
was in Pacific Rim. He was in Pacific Rim. He was also on Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, I've seen this guy before.
It's not like exactly like the most explosive actor. He just has a good look about him, but he wouldn't be my choice for Johnny Cage.
And this is rumor, right? Yeah. It's just a rumor.
This is a rumor.
I'm not really anticipating Mortal Kombat 2.
You not? I thought this was your favorite movie of all time.
What? Like I said, I only like the first 10 minutes and the last 5.
Maybe they,
sucked to me.
maybe Warner Media will redeem herself.
Yeah.
It sounds like an oxymoron when I say that.
Next.
All right, cool.
He looks like he could play Stryker, the cop guy from the third game.
Okay.
Remember he had like the bait,
Maybe.
he beat people with a stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. For the most part. All right, moving on. Next thing up, Henry Cavill wants to cameo as Batman. As Batman. Henry Cavill wants to cameo.
Our show, guys.
Henry Cavill wants to cameo as Superman in Adam movie. What is wrong with me?
Yeah, it makes sense too. A lot of stuff is making sense on this list today. Let me tell you. Because all the cartoons, when they first meet, Superman and Shazam end up wanting to fight each other.
Right.
And then they team up to go against Black Adam.
Right. but I don't think that they're gonna fight. I don't think Superman's gonna fight Shazam. I don't know. Anything can happen, but I think it makes sense for them to do this. Oh, that guy the guy. Oh, he played the last guy that we said about Johnny Cage. He played in King Arthur also. That
Yeah.
Guy Ritchie movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyways, Henry Cavill, The Rock, when they announced that he was doing he was doing this whole
Black Adam.
Black Adam shit, he basically said that he wants to fight Superman. He like called them out. He called out all of them though. You know,
Oh yeah, I did see that. That was at
Yeah, no,
Fan-
The Rock wants to The Rock wants to be in the Snyderverse. He wants to fight that Batman, that Superman, that Wonder Woman. Two is he and Henry Cavill have the same agent, so that's another reason. Like, there's that connection there that they want to like work together.
right. Their agent is The Rock's,
which is smart.
Rock's wife. It's not at The Rock. Is it The Rock's wife? Something like that.
Yeah, it's The Rock's ex-wife.
Yeah.
That'll sneakily keep the Snyderverse around.
You see, the thing about this though is just that they know that the Snyderverse is canon to everything. They need to just do that after this whole merger with Discovery. Hopefully, we might get that, but we'll see, man. We'll see. Because there was a rumor also that
They're gonna have to just watch.
Yeah, they want
They
to come out, and I heard that they also want to change the whole. They want to change Disney. Sorry, not Disney. Sorry, HBO Max. They might change it again.
Yeah, because HBO Max said they wasn't sure if they wanted to keep doing this movie deal that they got going on.
Yeah,
All right, moving on. We got Universal to launch Jurassic Park Cinematic Universe. Andre, explain that one to me because I really don't understand.
That just even looks weird reading it.
Yeah, my friends at Geekosity, they're talking about how Universal still wants to keep the bank rolling on the Jurassic Park franchise, and this next movie, Dominion, is supposed to have the characters from the original movies. Sam Neill and Laura Dern, those characters. Jeff Goldblum comes back, and then Chris Pratt and everybody in the Jurassic World movies. So they kind of want to split everything off, I guess, to have like different takes on the whole Jurassic Park business, even though there's no more books to adapt from Michael Crichton novels. So it's all about trying to turn us to the Fast and the Furious, to just find every single way to, make more money out of different characters, different dinosaurs, different setups. I think it's going to kill the franchise personally.
Yeah, it is. It's gonna kill it. They're doing too much. Just stick to the movies. The movies were good enough. They weren't all bad, but the thing about this is that Universal has a tendency to do that. They try to do this with the MonsterVerse, right?
Yeah,
they try to do that with the MonsterVerse, and they failed. So they're trying to turn this into that. Just leave it alone. I don't see how it works. Like
nobody wants to be original no more. Everything has to be like the
Marvel
recreation or a continuation.
People want to be Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's what they want. They really want that.
Yeah, it's cash cow business.
Yeah, I don't see it working because it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. All right, moving on. Scarlett Johansson is not finished as Black Widow. Like
how?
Like I alluded.
I don't know. I want to see the movie already. I feel like this is Dr. Dre's Detox album.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, people don't want to see her go. But maybe, honestly, with Loki, man, Loki could change a lot. Loki is the Flash, like the Flashpoint. He could change everything over there by just being Loki.
Especially since he can't go back to his own timeline now.
Right. It's like, I hate to bring up Loki while we're talking about this subject, but when he realized and he saw him die, it's like something clicked in his mind. Like, oh, okay. He said something like something about purpose. Like I feel like now he might say, oh, I got to do it in a different way. You know, like I don't know. He can change it, and she could probably come back alive. We could get a lot of things with this.
Yeah, I definitely feel like right now they want to make the speculation, have everybody go on Twitter and think this is the last time we'll ever see Scarlett Johansson because look how long it's taken for her to get her own movie. But that's pretty much a red herring. And then there's going to be something, I think, either at the end of the movie or post-credit scene where you're going to see her get resurrected somehow. Because there was a behind-the-scenes shot somewhere of her getting up from the water, and it looked like it might be on that same planet where she got killed in Endgame. Yeah, Volmir, or yeah, whatever.
But that takes us to that clip in the Loki series where it looks like he's sitting in Vormir with Black Widow. Well, we don't know if it's Black Widow or if it's another Loki.
Yeah, it might be Lady Loki, but we'll see. We don't know. And if it is her, then it kind of makes sense that she's not done. Maybe she's, listen, I didn't hear that her contract was up. That would have been something that was in the news. We were like, oh, her contract is up. I never heard that. They never brought that up.
I don't think there's a chance of like doing a sequel to this and having, if that girl that's in it, for her to be the main Black Widow when she's not a box office draw. Scarlett Johansson is the draw. So why wait this long to make a Black Widow movie and not do a sequel without her?
Right. We'll see. Because you know what? She's the equivalent. Well, she just doesn't have powers, but she's kind of like the on the ground, like how Captain America was. She's like that. When you see her, she's like on that street level, the female version of that, but in spy form.
Her and Hawkeye.
Yeah.
I just want to know what happened in Budapest. I've been waiting over 10 years to find out what happened in Budapest. Can I finally know?
One of the biggest.
Yeah, that
right? That's so funny. All right. The next thing up we got is
Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda Grogu to appear in the book of Boba Fett.
I wonder how
they do it.
Show Luke Skywalker with him.
You know what it is? They just know that people love that character, and they want to be able to just use it.
I mean, that's a character that they should milk right now.
Yeah, but you don't want to over milk.
I don't even think you can over milk Baby Yoda.
Well,
people love Yoda already.
People still don't want
the cute baby version of a Yoda. Come on.
I didn't hear you.
No, people still don't want to call him Grogu. They still want to call him Baby Yoda.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the truth. I don't know how he would fit in that storyline, but I
mean, there's a possible way because we didn't know how Boba Fett was going to fit into the Mandalorian.
Right. So I have complete confidence in that team, so they'll be able to do it because they're not going to let it. You know, Jon Favreau is there, so it'll make sense.
Oh yeah.
All right, moving on.
Fab's our fave.
Batman's getting delayed due to poor test screening. Go ahead, Brad. You got
this trash ass Batman. Yeah.
So
I'm excited.
So there's a reason why they said this. They said that basically
why the movie sucked.
There's two rumors that Warner Brothers really didn't like what they saw when they saw the dailies. It came in, they didn't like what they were seeing, and two, it's rumored that what's her name? The girl, what's her name? That's playing Catwoman.
Zoe Kravitz.
Zoe Kravitz is pregnant.
Oh.
And I guess she can't fit in that cat suit.
Oh,
So that could be a
they gotta wait 9 months. I'm just saying.
I don't know. That's the
I
rumor.
mean, they can't put another person and CGI her face.
I don't know, but you see, I think that's what's going on. But because I have, honestly speaking, Brad, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see the last movie with the Planet of the Apes. It was the Planet of the Apes and what's the second one? Return of the Apes. I don't know. What was it?
War for the Planet of the Apes. You're talking about Matt Reeves, the director.
Yeah. What was the last one? War. The last one was War.
War for the Planet of the Apes.
I think it was Rise of Planet of the Apes.
Oh no. It was the Planet of the Apes. Second one was Oh, wait, I don't know. But anyway, I didn't see the third one. The one with
War of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah,
War of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one, but I like him. I like this guy as a director. I think that he wouldn't do. I don't think he would make Batman bad. You know what I'm saying? And when
I don't think he would, but I just think who's playing Batman would.
No, I can't say that because
why? Because he was a Twilight. He was a vampire already.
No,
he knows about this.
No, you know what? When I first saw, I have actual audio of me saying this when they did Ben Affleck. I was mad at it, and I was like, "Yo, what the hell is this?" You know. And then later on, walking into the theater, seeing him as this older Batman, Ben Affleck did his thing, and I really like Ben Affleck as Batman.
I didn't think Ben Affleck would have been able to pull off the Batman either because of how terrible he was as Daredevil.
Right. That's why I was kind of upset at it, and him and Geely.
But he pulled off the Bruce Wayne better than anything.
He did. So it's like, but that scene of him fighting to save Superman's mom, that goes down in history as one of the best warehouse fights by Batman because he was doing his thing. I don't know. I don't want to write off this Batman from Matt Reeves yet. I don't. These are all rumors still. We got to take it with a grain of salt.
What?
You know,
I heard Reeves wasn't getting along with Pattinson, so that worries me.
More.
I did hear that he didn't want to bulk up, right? Pattinson didn't want to bulk up. He didn't want to get Diesel.
Something like
So he wanted to play a skinny Batman.
It's unfortunate when actors don't get along with the directors and it's like a kind of like
idiot shit
hostile set.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. If you know, they still got like 18 other Batmans that's coming out, so it's like okay,
way too many.
One Batman down.
Hey, bro, I'm just waiting for
5
Keaton.
more to go.
I'm waiting for Keaton to come back.
Yeah, Michael Keaton is the draw.
That's my Batman.
Maybe that's what's going on too. Maybe they seen that coming and it's like, okay, you can take that Batman, but we're gonna get the original Batman. Oh, you know, I'll raise you that Batman for this Batman. Anyways, moving on. Professor Hulk to return to Savage Hulk in the future MCU film. Man, I want to see this happen because
it was a mistake for them to do Professor Hulk in the first place.
Right, but this is the thing though. They have not done justice to the Hulk since Avengers 2, where they did the Hulk Buster and everything.
But they supposedly
they
supposedly acquired his rights over here at Marvel and Disney. And they're supposed to do a Hulk movie. They want to do the this is also a rumor. They want to do the Hulk versus Wolverine.
Yes, I heard that.
Yeah, I heard that too.
I heard that
that should happen.
Kevin Feige asked him to come to his office, and he was like, "What would you want to do?" And I heard that's what he said.
That's one of the most iconic comic books, man. Incredible Hulk 181, Wolverine on the cover. Man,
how Wolverine was introduced.
Yeah, that's how he was introduced.
Yeah, that was how.
That's how they would do it. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I mean,
They would have to deep dive into the Weapons Plus program in that movie.
with Loki, anything can happen.
Loki is our flashpoint over here at Marvel.
In Loki, we trust right now. All right, moving on. I'm gonna butcher this name, Andre. You do this one.
Tenoch Huerta will play Namor in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
Okay.
So I never heard of this actor. I only know he was on the show Narcos on Netflix.
Right. I put this up on our IG as well, and I think that I seen him in Narcos. I don't know. It's not like he's stuck out in my mind like he's one of the best actors ever. But let's be serious here. When they pick actors for marquee villains and stuff like this,
They do their homework.
they do their homework, and it'd be an obscure actor that we don't know most of the time. Because you got to understand, even when Chris Hemsworth first came on the scene, nobody really was messing with him like that. It wasn't like he was a top tier actor, and they kind of like getting these actors, no names, so they could grow with the character. So maybe he's really good. You know,
Maybe.
maybe he's really good.
I'm just excited that Namor is coming to the MCU.
So is this is true or is this a rumor?
It's a rumor.
It's a rumor. Okay, so it's still up in the air then.
But it's rumored to start traction.
There's a lot of traction behind that.
Okay. Shout out to this guy because it's a good way to really get his
Feet wet.
yeah. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we up to now? Okay. Another last thing.
Oh yeah, we may see a young Namor in the new Eternals movie.
And Thanos.
And Thanos.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the kid versions of them? No, you know what's interesting? Because if this is true, that they're putting Namor in the Eternals movie, then this solidifies Namor as Marvel Comics solidifies him as the first mutant. So he will be the first mutant of the MCU.
That's interesting. Because also on the Thanos, like there's a thing called a deviance and it's something else.
Oh yeah, that's how they split up everything. The deviants, the humans, and I forgot what the other ones were. But you're gonna see Thanos' parents in the Celestial with the Celestials.
Thanos is a deviant, right?
He's part. He's not. Well, no. He just his form was deviant, but he's not really a deviant.
Something like that.
But that's what made him the strongest out of all of them.
You sound like you know what you're talking about, bro.
Yeah.
Um,
Box of comics right here.
Andre, have you heard anything about this?
I have heard about the Thanos cameo. We didn't know it was going to be like a young, so anyway, IQ will pop up and it will be like a total flashback. The Namor one is new to me, but if that happens, I'll get excited.
Right.
Yeah, they said if you look at the trailer, the little kid in the trailer, that's supposed to be Namor.
But these are all rumors.
Oh, now I got to watch it again.
That would be dope. Okay. That's it for rumors.
That's it for our Rumorville.
Where are we at?
We on the trailers.
I think that we should hold off on trailers right now. It's gonna make this. It's kind of long. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, and I'll say this out loud. Maybe we do a trailer park thing next week, and or we could do honorable mentions. I'm not gonna play it. So they released Shazam: The Fury of Gods suit teaser. They also released Ghostbusters after
Afterlife.
of the Torch promo. They also did the Space Jam: A New Legacy trailer too, and they had Chucky, the TV series teaser. I did take a look at that. Um, Free Guy trailer too. So these are all things, guys, to actually go look for. I'm just trying to cut to the chase because it's well over an hour. We're going to an hour and a half. I think the Loki thing threw us over the top.
We knew it. We knew it would.
Yeah. The Funko Pop Loki. I'm gonna put that up. And
New
usually,
Loki Funko Pops have been released.
and that's the one that you just showed me.
No, 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 no,
Oh,
no.
you show you. It's the one. It's the actual one with them from the series, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
So you're
the
talking
ones you
about
see in the
this one.
corner.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's it.
That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
already getting Doctor Who vibes.
Doctor Who, right?
Doctor
Yeah,
Who, Men in Black.
yeah,
Man, I said that too when I was watching the series. This is so kind of Men in Blackish.
yeah. And then they have this. You
Mhm.
guys, I didn't see this. The Ghostbusters.
Actually, you know what? Hey Andre, you know what this Loki series reminds me of? I don't know if you've ever seen it. DC Legends is when they're all
Legends of Tomorrow.
huh? No, I'm talking about the new. I'm talking about Loki
Legends of
series.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, DC Legends Tomorrow. That's exactly
Oh,
what the show reminds me.
yeah, yeah. No, I see that. Yeah.
The whole time travel, all types of crazy hunting down beasts and monsters and all that stuff.
So which one? Oh, this is one that I was talking about. The with the plasma ray.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Glow in the
yeah.
dark.
These they had Ghostbusters recently, so they had some exclusives revealed, and this was one of them. Because we're supposed to get a whole bunch of new Ghostbusters toys this.
Oh, and it glows in the dark like that. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so that's real throwback to the Kenner days.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. It looks good. Looks good. What's this? Is this real?
It's the mini puffs.
So it's gonna be a lot
Yeah,
of them like that,
Yeah.
or is it gonna be one little one?
probably be
There's
one,
gonna
but
be different variants.
That's dope. So wait, this movie is canon with the original.
Yeah.
this is Ghostbusters 3.
This is a
Oh,
continuation from the original Ghostbusters.
oh, word.
Yeah, not the one with the girls.
Okay. All right, we got Avengers Campus, Disneyland Iron Man, and Spider-Man Funko Pop exclusives are up for pre-order. After this, we are outie. Um,
I gotta get my hands on these. You can only get them from Avengers Campus.
okay, talking about these right here.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nice.
that looks dope though. That looks dope. You, how much are these going for? What are the prices on this? I need some more information on this.
These go for regular price between $8.99 and 11.99.
And you're gonna
But
get
if they're sold out, then you have to buy them from a third person seller, and they're going to be way more.
okay.
But yeah, Funko Pops normally go from $8.99 to $11.99, unless you're buying a deluxe package, and then usually like $29.99 the most.
Okay. Andre, you got a lot. You have a lot of Funko Pops.
Not as much as Brad does, but if there's something that catches my eye, like if it's from like a movie like Bad Boys or um, anything I grew up on, I usually get.
Okay, okay. For the most part, and
I really hope they do a Super Mario. They've been trying to get that license for the longest.
yeah, I didn't know that. But for the most part, Rockstar also has a IG, which is Mr. Papadopoulos.
Oh yeah, check it out.
Please check out his IG. He puts up a lot of cool photos that he does himself, and it's really cool. He got so much artwork behind him.
Right.
Yeah,
I got Loki back here somewhere.
yeah, man. All right, so we came to the end of episode 8. This was a good one. We went pretty long with this one. This is cinematic talk.
I mean, we go where we go.
Yeah, man. Like I said, if you wanna follow us on our social medias, we are on Cinematic Talk on IG and on which is an Instagram for you people who don't know, and Twitter, Cinematic Talk. And if you want to get like some of the old stuff, if you can't find us on YouTube, just go to cinematictalk.com and you can see the latest shows.
Yeah.
There's something going on with the podcast. I have it up, but it just didn't publish yet. When I pull that trigger, we'll have a catalog of 8 episodes up there. So yeah, man. Thanks, guys. And if there's anything else y'all want to say it now. Forever hold your peace.
Shout out to Star Labs if you know, you know. And thanks for coming out. God bless and good night.
All right, man. We'll catch y'all on the flip side. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, whatever. Tell your mom about us and whatever. Bye, guys.